Embassy in Kabul instructs U.S. citizens to shelter in place amid reports airport is under fire.
Here's a summary of the article.
The U.S. Embassy in Kabul, Afghanistan is instructing U.S. citizens to shelter in place amid reports that the city's airport is under fire. The security situation in Kabul is changing quickly, including at the airport. There are reports of the airport taking fire, therefore we are instructing U.S. citizens to shelter in place, the embassy said in a statement on Sunday. The latest development comes as the Taliban has entered Kabul and Afghan President Ashraf Ghani has reportedly fled the country.
This post received a score of 37,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's crazy how quickly this is happening. I've read a week's worth of news about this in a day.
Greater than it's crazy how quickly this is happening. How come US intelligence didn't see that coming and evacuated them before?
The lowest-ranking private in the army there could have told you this was going to happen. It has been known for 20 years that the Afghan army is worthless. The only units being the exception are the commandos. They were trained by U.S. Army Special Forces. The general Afghan army has always been known as worthless, just like most of the Iraqi army.
I don't know a single person that would have disagreed with you from when I was in. I feel like you put it rather nicely, to be honest.
I love telling this story, but some ISF guy we went out with had red Jordans on target. They weren't even tied, he just tucked his laces in. And they would fill their dump pouches up with rippets. Literally clueless.
The ANA disappeared faster than the US troops pulling out. Taliban forces just drove a straight line into Kabul.
ANA commanders are being hired all over the world as disengagement specialists.
U.S. police departments should have the ANA train them instead.
Why is the airport be under fire? Don't they want them to leave?
It's very hard to get an army to stop when it's high on winning. If you lose control and discipline, you can own goal yourself out of a broader victory. If they kill a high-profile American, Biden will have no choice but to retaliate given how humiliating the withdrawal has been. They need to tread very carefully.
Anyone doubting this, see American war efforts for proof.
Should have left Afghanistan after Osama was killed.
Yep, could have been a victory.
That's a difficult victory to hold on to. The only people that might have been happy with that in the world would be America, but considering how Benghazi was dragged, I doubt many Americans would have been satisfied with that. It seems clear that Afghanistan has been a hot potato that the previous presidents have passed the buck on since we went in to stop WMDs. Biden, for better or worse, has decided to let the potato explode in his hands.
Peace talks were held between the US, under Trump, and the Taliban, with no Afghan government presence, agreeing to a complete troop withdrawal within 14 months, on the condition that Al-Qaeda doesn't take power. The hot potato happened to explode in the time of Biden, but it's not fully his fault. I do blame Biden, though, for trusting that the Afghan forces would hold.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.